If you have a Go high level web design or SaaS agency, or if you're starting one, probably in the beginning, you'll be spending a lot of time on figuring out what kind of offers you are providing for your clients. And the next step is actually getting clients. And when you go into research and when you type inside the YouTube, how to get clients, people will be saying, if you want quick results, you have to spend a lot of money like Google ads, Facebook ads, doing expensive outreaches like email marketing. It may look like a quick win, but if you are like me, in the beginning of the journey, we don't have any money to do outreaches to get clients. For example, if you are doing email outreach, you have to scrape the leads, which is going to cost a lot of money. And then you have to set up lots of emails inside Instantly, for example, and you have to pay for that to send like 1,000 to 10,000 emails. Every single outreach which is going to get you quick results will take a lot of money, and that's why Google Map is the best option for you. The reason why I'm saying is it's totally for free. Yes, it may be a bit stressful in the beginning to picking up your phone and start calling the clients, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you don't have any money, you have to find another way to get clients. So this is the best way you can find compared to entire outreach for getting clients. Because compared to other outreach methods like running ads or doing email marketing campaigns where you are spending a lot of time and money, where you don't even know if that's going to work, because you have to find a good Facebook ad copy which wins clients, and you have to find a good script and a structure for email marketing campaign which actually books clients inside your Calendly, for example. But cold calling, you call a client and you get instant results. Even if they say no, you get to know what you're doing wrong at the moment, and you can go back and forth with your outreach method, and you are getting rid of the fear of rejection. That's what people tend to suffer in the beginning when they start their own web design agency. It's not just web design, it's any kind of business you're planning on running online. Just like you, I didn't have any money in the beginning, so instead of spending a lot of time and effort and money on the things which you don't even know it's gonna work for you to get clients, I went into Google and I started searching, put your niche and the location. What I usually do is I go into the Google Maps, and since I'm in the UK, I go one by one in the counties in England. For example, this is Bedfordshire, and I go there, put my niche name, roofers, in Buckinghamshire, and I go one by one. And as you can see, I scroll down, and some of the businesses don't have website. So what you can do is, and you see the phone number in their Google My Business page, just take your phone, dial the number and give them a call. The reason why I'm going one by one in England's county, or if you're targeting American clients, you can go for one by one states, because you shouldn't be overlapping your leads. You shouldn't be calling the same leads again and again. They will be pissed off, and they will try to put your phone number in the spam list. And if you try to call another client, they will see it's a spam. Even if you are calling with your own number, you can't even call your own friends anymore, because it's going to show a spam when you're calling someone. So please don't do that. And when I usually go inside the Google Map and start calling for clients, I usually split my screen like this. As you can see, this is the Google Map, and this is the cold calling script, and this is the cold calling tracker. The reason why I'm doing this is because it makes my life easier. I have my lead list, I have my script. I usually don't stick to my script rigidly. I work around. If a client is asking for some other question, yes, you shouldn't be answering questions like a bot. In the beginning, you will be sticking with the script just to feel safe. When you keep on calling clients, probably you'll be getting good at this, and you can even do it without the script. So I'm just putting my script over there because I feel comfortable. Like even if I'm stuck somewhere, it feels like, yeah, if I can see in the screen, I can get the words and I can book the meeting. So the first thing would be, don't close the client in the cold call, because people don't know you. The reason why it says cold calling is people don't know you and people don't trust you. In order to get people to trust you, You have to sell the meeting, not the website or any services you're doing. Usually I call the client, hey, is this business name? Are you still open or doing services? What this does is, the first two questions, they will be answering with yeses. So if you trick their mind into saying yes on first two questions, there's a high probability of them saying yes for the meeting you're trying to sell to them. You're not selling the service, you're just selling a meeting where you can book a client. This is my current cold calling script. As you would have seen in my YouTube channel, I am booking meetings with this script. This is not the best script, and I'm not a best salesman or best cold caller. I've been doing this for a little bit, but as you can see, I've been booking 5, 7 or even 10 meetings a session with just 50 calls. So this works. You don't have to worry about what if I start calling and if I don't get clients, I don't want to spend waste my time. Trust me, in the beginning, you're not going to get any clients, and people gonna say no. And the worst thing, people may not even pick up your call. So you have to start somewhere. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. Don't lose hope. And this is my cold calling tracker sheet. The reason why I'm tracking everything inside my agency, like every outreach, is because you have to have some data backing your actions. So lately, I'm having some trouble closing my plumbing niche. And when I went into my data, which is here, I'll show you how it works. You have 3 options. No, MB means meeting booked, NA means no answer. So everything you are putting in there is gonna show up in the screen, and you can make use of this data to change your outreach or change your niche. So I took 90 days with the plumbing business. Yes, I booked some meetings. Yes, I got some clients, but it's really hard to sell them a service where they don't even want it in the first place. Plumbers are basically working with word of mouth or emergency calls. They don't need or they don't see any value in having a website, even if I'm offering it for free. As you would have seen my cold calling videos, I'm offering free websites for no charge, on upselling them for like hosting fees or something. And you have no idea, in the meetings, a lot of people don't even want to spend £10 on a domain name, let alone £27 for hosting fees, and don't even want to get into like 97 or 197 SAAS. They don't want it. They already are booked up for the entirety of the 6 months ahead. So they don't need your service. So if I didn't track everything inside my sheet, I would have keep on pushing inside the niche, and I wouldn't have gone nowhere. So what I did is I took all the data from the cold calling tracker sheet. I put it into the ChatGPT. ChatGPT gave me everything. So I had a script for my ChatGPT to act like my business partner and give me the right action plan to get more clients. And ChatGPT said, if someone don't want your service, even if how good it is, people are not gonna buy it, even if it's for free. So yeah, that's why you need something to track every action you are doing inside your agency. You're not just playing around. It's if you're starting something, you have to be proper, and you are a business owner now. Even if you are alone doing everything, you have to have systems in places to track every actions you're taking to get more clients. So what happens next? You book a meeting with the client, and the client wants you to meet in a couple of hours, and you go there without any preparations, and you try to sell, we have a website, we have review automation, this will help you. Do you want to sign up with us? If you say this, I'm 99.9% sure you won't sign the client. That's why I built this presentation. I will try to present it. Present. Yeah, I got some reviews on my Google My Business page. I would suggest you to do the same. And this is, I'm not going to go into the presentation. I'm just going to show you what we have. I'm in the first screen, I'm showing their pain point. Why do they have to have a website, and why do they have to choose me instead of all the other people? Yeah, if you read through it, you will know. So yeah, this is one of the before website I had. Like, this is the after website I built with the Go high level custom CSS codes. This is why I charge my clients way more money than my competitors. Even if the website is doing the job by attracting clients, your clients want to see something which is attractive and interactive. And these are all the data I've collected so far with my business, and this is the review automation. And so this is the review automation. I try to upsell them with the website, and people really like this because I actually show them the demo in the call. I try to use my own Google My Business page to do a demo. If people are going for 4 or 5 star, it's gonna straight away get them into my Google My Business page, and they will try to leave a review. If it's 3, 2, or 1 star, it's gonna get them to a page where it asks, sorry to hear that you're not satisfied, please provide with feedback. So this feedback will show up in my lead connector app, which is like Go high level white label app. I can show everything live, so people will trust me more that it's working. And in this screen, what I do is, so basically I pitch a free website, and if you know, nothing is free for life. What I usually do is go inside Go high level and new website, free template. If I'm choosing roofers, for example, search roofing. There will be some good looking websites, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the homepage doesn't look that good. You can work around it, but the website looks nice. It has a good structure. You can demo this website instead of sitting down and building everything for no reason, and when you go inside the meeting and the client says no. And the last screen is the pricing. So instead of putting pricing, you have to put investment. You have to play with the client's mind. As you can see, $3.99 for single page, 5 page for $6.99, anything more than 5, 10, $8.99. And I usually try to upsell them with a price. And even if they want a free website with a single page, I just put on some information on the templates, and I'll charge them for like 27. And that's not the first option I go for. Either I go for 197 a review automation or 197 SEO. The main thing I say before selling this upselling is, if I can get you one more client, wouldn't it pay for this monthly subscription? Because if I'm choosing a roofers who can sell a roof for like 5,000 to 20,000 a sale, so if I'm bringing in a 5,000 clients for a 197 a month review automation, it makes no sense them to say no. Or if I just want to upsell SEO, I'll ask this question: do you want just a website which sits around in your Google My Business page and does nothing? Or if you want something which increases your reach and put your Google My Business page on top by getting more clients, which is gonna pay more inside your business? If your answer is yes, you need this SEO service to get more clients and rank higher inside your niche or in your location. So this is what I usually do. I do 3 cold calling sessions a week. It varies around 30 to 70 cold callings a day, and I pitch them with a free website, whoever doesn't have a website in Google My Business page. And I go inside the Go high level website builder, and I go inside the template. I choose one of the template to show them in the meeting if they booked a meeting with me, and I track everything inside this cold calling tracker sheet. You're not just tracking the cold call, you can put the booking details in here: business name, phone number, meeting time and date. Then if you get the name of the business owner, the name, or if you can get email address on the call, you can put the email address as well. So pretty much you can do everything within this tracking sheet. So all the things we saw inside the video now, from calling, tracking, booking to closing, you can find everything inside this web design starter kit. So in planning section, you can plan everything and you can set your goals, what you're going to achieve, and all the tasks you have to do within the week, how much cold outreach you're doing. And when you go in this, you can get all the cold calling scripts along with the cold calling tracking sheet on the top. And you have cold calling, cold emailing or cold messaging if you want. I would recommend not to spend too much money in the beginning. So if you want to do manually, that would be a good idea if you don't have any money to spend in outreach. And social media post, yeah, this post got me my first client when I'm starting out. You have to make use of your social media to attract clients rather than just cold calling a bunch of random strangers on Google My Business page. And this is the Facebook group outreach. I just started doing this outreach and I'm getting a lot of clients through this as well. I would suggest you to do the same. Start with cold calling, and you can do this Google Facebook outreach whenever you want. Join bunch of local business groups and start posting this free websites. Sometimes they will block these kinds of posts, but since it's free, you're not selling anything for money, the admin will let it go and they will allow you to post these kinds of content just twice a week maybe. Don't spam the group. And as you can see, I am getting some results. I'm pretty sure you can get this as well. And at last, after booking all the meetings, you have to sign the clients to get paid. That's why in the closing section, you have this, I've pinned this presentation tool, which I made inside the Canva. When you click on it, it will get you straight into a Canva signing page. You can copy this inside your account and start building your own thing. Please don't make use of my presentation and my graphics or my screenshots. Make use of your own, and you will be having all the questions you need to sign the project. And this is an interview, not to let them know that you are the best person to do the job. You have to find that if they are the best person to work with you. So it's kind of like a matchmaking. In the beginning, you'll be saying yes to everything. I would suggest you to do the same. But when the time goes on, if you're getting in more clients, you should be finding the right person to work with you, because there are lots of a local business owner who wants a lot for a small amount of money. And even if they want everything in a small amount of money, they won't be happy with it, and there will be a big headache to work with. So these are all the questions you need to actually sign the client, along with the template which will help you to sign the clients. To if you show everything visually, there's a high probability of signing the client. It's all about the psychology. Everything I did inside my outreach strategy is done by lots of research, and lots of time and effort has gone into it. And if you want all the things you've seen inside the video, you can find this in the first link in the description. And if I try to come up with other stuff which is helping me to get more clients, I'll try to put inside this web design starter kit. And that's it for today's video. I hope you get some value out of this video, and I will see you guys in another video with helpful tips like this. Until then, it's me signing off.